What have you been up to after you graduated, after you got out?
Well, I work at the Southern Regional Education Board, which is actually right in the northwest corner of campus, so it's kind of like I haven't left in a way. But yeah, I work in education research now.
I went to work back to my internship at Porsche Cars North America. Then about 6 months after that, when Mercedes moved down to Atlanta, I switched over to Mercedes-Benz USA. So I've been working there as a sales program development specialist.
From Georgia Tech, I went straight to grad school in an anthropology program at University of Chicago. And then I went straight into an academic position after that. I was at the University of Michigan for a year, and then I started at Harvard.
Congrats.
Thanks. Where I teach African American studies and anthropology.
When I graduated from Tech, I had a chance to play with the Dallas Cowboys a little bit. Then I got released, and I'm in financial services now.
I work for Kinley Horn. We're a civil engineering and planning consulting firm, and I work in transportation planning.
After graduation, I got a job right away with the Federal Reserve Bank. So,
Yeah.
yeah, so I love it. No, econ is my life, and it's definitely part of who I am, and I'm glad I did econ at Tech.
How do you think being an Ivan Allen College alumni has helped you now get to where you are and with your everyday work?
Great question. I think career fairs as well as guidance from your professors. I really made a connection with my EIA professors and my econ professors specifically, and they kind of pushed me in the right direction. So for sure that personal connection and relationships are very, very important. I think the Sam Nunn School as well as the econ school did a great job in that.
Tech has put a lot of values in me. Obviously being able to get out, of Tech, able to fight through each day, whether it's work or whatever it is. I feel like Tech, made me strong for that.
It gave me a really expansive understanding of both history and sociology. And now in the field of anthropology, science and technology studies are really big. So people are always impressed that I had a good background in science technology studies.
A large part of the reason why I got the job that I have now is because I graduated from that program. There were other people who worked there who also were public policy graduates, actually, from Georgia Tech.
In all of our classes, we worked on a lot of real life problems and especially working in the planning field now, I touch on a lot of those. And just learning to work on those types of problems from early on, especially in a teamwork setting, has been very helpful, especially working in consulting.
The first thing that people see on the resume is the language, and that comes from the Ivan Allen College. When I sat down for my interview for Mercedes, it was a roundtable interview with 8 of our general managers and the CEO, and the first thing the CEO said is, "Do you really speak German?" So it's definitely something that pops off the page, and I also think it helps to broaden out your entire experience. I was an engineering major as well, and there's no doubt it wouldn't have been the same experience without doing Ivan Allen College as well.
What's your favorite memory from your time at Tech?
Favorite memory? All right, that's a good question. There's a lot of memories.
It was called MITE. It was a minority introduction to technology and engineering.
Okay.
And over the summers, my friends and I worked with high school students who were interested in engineering from all across the nation, and they would come to campus. And we kind of taught them, cool things about science and technology. And a lot of them went on to great universities.
Able to walk across that stage at Georgia Tech and be able to look up, kind of was like my parents were like right in front of me, and I could actually see my dad like waving his hand. But being able to walk across that stage and be able to see all my classmates and teammates that graduated with me was a lifelong dream come true.
For me, it'd probably be the time we spent in Dusseldorf. It was the first time I'd ever really been out of the country on my own, and I'm staying with the host families in Dusseldorf, really feeling that freedom in Germany for the first time. That would be my best experience that I can think of.
I guess I'd have to say probably when I met my wife.
Being at the library at 3 to 4 a.m. and having the Red Bull carts out there, keeping you alive just a bit longer for whatever exam or quiz you're studying for.